Good morning to all children. What you're observing? A small house or hut made by ice cream sticks. One more house of different design. You have here a what can you call blueprint of a house made by an engineer for constructing a house. Can I say this? Yes. What you're observing? Physics. That is reflection of light. What is that you can find common in all the pictures that I have showed you? Can you guess? Yes, you have lines, angles, parallel lines, line segments, so many other concepts that are there. Mainly, it is having an involvement of parallel lines or lines and angles. Yes or no? So, here today we are going to learn our new chapter, that is lines and angles, that chapter number 6. Let us learn some basic terms that are known to you or well known to you. What are those? Yes, what can you observe? The picture that is being displayed here. What can you say? Yes, it is a line. How do you define a line? A line can be extended in both the directions. It can be represented with a small letter also or with capital letters also, and it is read as line AB. Then what is this? A line segment. A line segment is a part of a line which is having the definite length. This is a ray which is having an end point and it can be extended in the other direction, and it is read as ray OA or any other. Now this is collinear points. What are collinear points, children? On a line segment, if you have more than 2 points or more than 2 points lie on a line segment, then they are called as collinear points. Then concurrent lines. What are concurrent lines? From a point, if many lines pass through that point, then the lines are called as concurrent lines, and the point where they are meeting is called as point of concurrence. These all are the basic terms right from class 6. You are learning about it. So let us learn today what about angles. What are angles? Angles is the distance covered by two arms of the ray with a common point of intersection. It is called as an angle. You have seen what are the different types of angles. Can you name some angles? Yes, acute angle, right angle, obtuse angle, straight angle. Then can you say complete angle? Yes, zero angle and reflex angle. So these are the angles that you have learned already. What is this? You have an angle which is divided into two parts. One is of 65 degree, the other is 25 degree. What is this? Two different angles. 50 degree, 40 degree. If I combine these two angles, the sum is 90. So therefore, they are called as complementary angles. Next, what it is? Two angles, 110 degree and 70 degree, two different angles. And a combination of two angles on the same line, 45 and 135. The sum of these angles is 180. Hence, they are called as supplementary angles. Now, let us learn adjacent angle. What is the word adjacent? Adjacent itself says that they lie one beside the other. So two angles are said to be adjacent if they have a common vertex, a common arm, and their non-common arms are on different sides of the common arms. So let us see an example picture. What you are able to see? You are able to see an angle ABC which is having a ray BD dividing it into two different angles. So you can say that ray BD is the common arm and the common vertex for both angles is B. And what are the two angles that are formed which are adjacent to each other, children? It is angle ABD and angle CBD. So these are the adjacent angles that you can see. Let us see one more example. Can you name the adjacent angles? What are there here? Yes, they are angle COB and angle AOB. What is the common vertex here, children? Yes, it is O. And what is the common ray you have? OB. Let us see a non-example of it. What is this? Why it is called as non-example? Can anybody tell me? I find it as adjacent angles only. Why it is a non-example? I can say why they are not called as adjacent angles. Yes, they do not share a common vertex, children. They have a common arm Angle 1 and 2 have common arm, but they do not have a common vertex. That's why they are not called as adjacent angles. So let us learn another set of angles, that is linear pair of angles. When can you say the angles are linear pair, children? If the non-common arms form a straight line, then they are called as linear pair. That means the angle should be first adjacent, children. If two angles are said to be adjacent and the non-common arms form a straight line, then they are called as linear pair angles. Like in this example, if you can see angle ABC and angle ABD, they are adjacent angles and also they form a linear pair, as BC and BD, they are forming a straight line. And you know, the linear pair angles sum should always be equal to 180 degree. That is why they are called as linear pair, since they are forming a straight line. If the ray stands on a line, the sum of two adjacent angles so formed is 180. Then they are called as linear pair angles. So let us see some examples of linear pairs. You can see a picture here. There are two angles, angle AOC and angle BOC, which is there are standing as a straight line, and their sum will be equals to 180 degree, or the sum of two angles X and Y will be equals to 180. So here you are being given two angles 80 and 100. Their sum is equals to 180. Therefore, they are also called as linear pair. Now, can you name two pairs of linear pairs formed by these angles, children? Yes, angle 1 plus angle 2 is 180 degree. And what is the second pair? Angle 4 plus angle 3 is equal to 180 degree. So this is about linear pair of angles. If a ray stands on a line, then the sum of two adjacent angles so formed is 180. Then they are called as a linear pair of angles. Means if a ray is standing on a line and the sum of two adjacent angles is 180, then they are called as linear pair of angles. What can you say about the vice versa? If the sum of two adjacent angles is 180 degree, then the non-common arms of the angles formed will be aligned. So these two axioms, they are called as, children, linear pair axioms. If a line is there and the sum of angles is 180, then they are linear pair. And if the sum of adjacent angles is 180, then the angles are forming a straight line. So then also these two are termed as linear pair axioms. Now let us learn about intersecting lines. What are intersecting lines? Two lines, if they touch each other at one point, then they are called as intersecting lines. Like for example, this picture, there are two lines L1 and L2, they are touching each other at a point O. So then the lines L1 and L2 are called as intersecting lines. When intersecting lines are formed, you know, children, there are four pairs of angles formed. Do you remember what are those angles called as? Yes, they are called as vertically opposite angles. So in this, can you name what are the vertically opposite angles? A and C are one pair of vertically opposite angles, and B and D are another pair of vertically opposite angles. And you all have learned that vertically opposite angles are equal to each other. That means angle A will be equals to angle C and angle B will be equal to angle D. So let us prove this vertically opposite angles is equal by. So let us learn the first theorem of the chapter, children. If two lines intersect each other, then the vertically opposite angles are equal. We already have learned in our lower classes that always vertically opposite angles are equal. Why they are equal? Let us learn this, children. So given AB and CD are two lines intersecting at a point O. So I am taking AB and CD lines. Those are intersecting at point O. And when they are intersecting, you get two pairs of vertically opposite angles. The first pair is angle AOC and BOD. And the second pair is angle AOD and angle BOC. We need to prove that angle AOC is equal to angle BOD and angle AOD is equal to angle BOC. Have to prove, children. First, I am considering the line CD over which ray OA is standing. When ray OA is standing over the line, you know, children, the two pairs of angles which are adjacent will be linear pair. What are those two angles? Angle AOC plus angle AOD. The sum of these two angles will be 180 as they are linear pair. I am naming this as equation number 1. Similarly, I am considering line AB and ray OD. What are the other pair of adjacent angles? Sum will be angle AOD plus angle BOD is equal to 180 degree. Same reason again, linear pair and equation number 2. So at subtracting these two equations and simplifying, I get that angle AOC is equals to angle BOD. So this is the first pair of angle that has been got by simplifying. Similarly, can you prove that angle AOD and angle BOC are equal? Hence, it is proved. So watch the video carefully and solve the problems based on this.